Welcome to yet another edition of Art of Our Limon. On today's episode, I was able to pick up a bunch of paints. I didn't get my normal paints, some like the regular paints, but I was in there, I was like looking at spray paint, I got a bunch of spray paint. I was able to actually cut, I'm not really sure if this looks exactly like them, but it's supposed to be him, but you see like this. It's supposed to be Kylo Ren, but Kylo Ren. So I don't know. I'm in the middle of I have the show this week. Well, two shows this Friday. One is a cat show, and then the one is, as I've said this in any of the videos you've seen, but one is this pancakes and booze show. So I started making some record ones. I'm gonna work on a box here. I'll show you in a second. Hold on. See, here's the box, and my light is still out, so I don't know. I haven't talked to Joss about it really. Went and got some lamps, but see the box. You can see it. It's just a cardboard box, but the records will like sit in there, sit in there like that, and then I was just gonna paint on it. It'll just be on the ground or whatever, unless I get like a. See, this kind of is off the ground right here. I might make a little stand or something on the bottom, a little riser. But if it doesn't happen, then I just paint records on here with letters or whatever, like pretty cool. And then maybe even paint the inside. I don't know. Maybe it's just a box, but then to put the records in there. I don't have like enough to fill this up. That would be sweet. I don't have enough of those, but yeah. But you see, like here's I did the back. I painted the whole record first, and then like some of these here, I just painted. Sometimes you get in the mode, I don't want to record it. It's like almost got two or three jobs. But apparently I got brown too, so I don't know if that's going to be realistic or is it good or what the crap or what. The main thing I don't want is you see in the glare, it doesn't have any bubbles. So that's what we don't want. And I've been trying to, because it's kind of early for me to learn how to use these to figure out what I'm doing with them. You see, I've spray painted a few that, so it's pretty shiny and there's no bubbles. I already had one that I did start, and it started to bubble, and it's really annoying. I don't have mastered this at all. It's just pretty early in the system. Anyway, let's try some stencils. Those are just the ones that are like going to be $20. I have the rest of the pieces. I'm going to raise the rest of the pieces. This is kind of like my prints box. It's not prints, but that's what I'm calling it, because when I get there, you can put prints out for free or whatever. So I don't know what else. So we'll paint this box today. It's just it might be boring to some people. I don't know. At least I've seen some blogs where they don't really do anything. They just talk about whatever. The snow was outside again. At least I'm actually doing something, and it might be continuing because every day is built on the last day. So I do have all these things to do. I hope it's not too boring for people to do the same stuff or a continuance of the stuff yesterday. But I mean, this is a little different. I'm not drawing again. Anyway, I will see you in a second. Alright, I wasn't really certain because I put this on there a couple times, but then I had to clean the record, so you gotta wipe them down. Like, I got this stuff. That's why I'm getting the bubbling. At least that's what the idea is. I don't know. I got disinfectant wipes, which I'm almost out of them, so this is not very fun. But yeah, I wiped it down. I got the rag here. It's almost dry, so that's not. I hope that's enough, man. Because it's a real downer when this doesn't work. I mean, it's just whatever. The one I did wrong, it came out crappy. This works here. Okay. So we'll go over the top of this, see what happens. I have to just hold it on there. I don't know. I don't have enough myself here. Basic amounts of knowledge about it. Anyway, so we'll see here. See, it's hard to line it up. Like, that was the point of like painting on it first, and then you got little lines to line it up with. And then if the bubbles don't happen, that would be really important. If it happens, whatever. I had one, the one I told you about, I scraped it off there. I guess the one way around it would be like, I'm going to need some like really like fine maybe, or I don't know what grade sandpaper, and then if it happens I could use the sandpaper and take it off of there. It's part of the process of learning how to use materials. Once things happen that you don't like, you have a way out of it, kind of. And then if you tip it, like I found, if you lift it or tip it or whatever, okay, see, it's okay. Yeah, actually, that's okay. Now, maybe if I had a stencil for his eyes, I could paint those in, with just a brush. And then I was gonna put, cause it's not as obvious of an image as like Darth Vader, almost. I think I would dare say probably 95% of the population knows who Darth Vader is. If you see an image, you know who it is. So if you don't know who this is, and then the colors are different than normal, what they should be, I found, or if you're drawing something, it's okay. There's a very fine line between, yes, it could be a person. Now, like a caricature, it's you've got it down, and then you manipulated certain components. I find that to be hard. It's almost like going in reverse. They do it as they go, but basically they'll manipulate the jaw or whatever, but they're able to draw like the real image. But if you got a drawing of an image that's pretty good, and it's just a little bit off, there's a very fine line between that could be the person and that is, when you're drawing an image. I think, at least line drawing or whatever, there's a fine line between those. And if you just basically put their name on it, it's a little trick. It's kind of trickery, I guess, but it's, unless you're going to spend 10 hours sitting there drawing it, trying to get it rendered correctly, I don't know. It's a way to make it a convincing thing. Now this, like I said, this is popper, so it's not the right colors. I want to do his and it's the reverse. I think that's the other side, so I might have screwed up and made it reversed. Oh, maybe I did. Yeah, because I think the actual image, his mark is on the other side, not this side. So it might work out better in a way, because it's not absolutely the same, but although it's supposed to be Kylo Ren, But, yeah, maybe I was supposed to do this reverse. I didn't realize and did it backwards. That's interesting. So it's not impossible to do that, because really I'm supposed to have done the back of it anyway. So maybe I will do that and we see how it is in the backwards, the reverse. And then it's kind of cool because you could make two of them and have one. Although this is on the wrong side, his scar is on the opposite. If you get like if you get a really super Star Wars guy, they're not going to really care like that, because they're going to be like, hey, what's up? Ooh, it's on the wrong side. But yeah, if it wasn't for that, but I could have like two of them. I could have one reversed and the other way, and then have it like a mirror effect. So that might be an interesting effect that way, art-wise. And this is still off here a little bit. It would have been better if it was dead on. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to, I don't know, let this dry and get another one. We'll see what happens. Alright, you see that I reversed it on this one. I don't know if it's dry enough, really, but I hope so, because I don't really want it sticking to the record. I put a purple record down. You didn't see that, but I'm starting to forget to record sometimes. I'm doing this stuff because you're going to do... This is kind of like the layout where it would be, which I want to do black again, or wherever the black is. This is like my ongoing, it doesn't matter what thing it is, constant issue with the... Where's my black? Alright, we'll see if that's messed up or not. But this is, I did this in reverse, so we'll see. That'd be kind of interesting if that might be the only one I do that way. Let's see if anybody notices. Says anything like, hey, the scar is supposed to be on. Well, it's really technically accurate. Anyway, that'd be interesting, I think. Gotta put the caps on there for now, just till I figure out what's up. And then, anyway, I'll stop this so it's not gonna be 500 million years. Yeah, time lapse it. Whatever, I'm gonna take it off there, hold on. Yeah, I don't wanna overrun the time. Trying to watch that a little better, not that it's a matter, because I obviously since team seemed to not get it correct anyway when I am trying to watch it. It's 15 minutes. I'm sorry for that. I really don't want to burn people out. 15-minute videos. Everyone's 15 minutes. I have to do 10 minutes exactly, but or 10:01 as they say. That's the PewDiePie way. Okay, so we got the layouts pretty okay. I don't see any bubbling yet, so we're gonna wet that dry and let the wet. I can't talk today. I'm having more than normal problem. Anyway, what I was talking about earlier is putting like Kylo Kylo Ren. Actually, I found out you can put Kylo and then Ren in the middle. I don't know if that's gonna work. It's kind of a small space. But I was just drawing some lettering. I've been doing lettering recently, so it's pretty good if it's if you know who it is. I don't know if it's that convincing. I'm just gonna do 4 of them, and in different colors. So we'll see. All right, and 3. I guess it'll be 3 with this side, and then 1 that's weirded out. Or maybe I should do 2 of each just to balance it out. Anyway, we'll check it in a minute. We'll do another one here. Hold on. Okay, I tried another one here. It's on like a kind of a red hot pink kind of record. I got pinks this time for some damn reason, I don't know. Well, I need different colors. After a while it gets boring, the same colors. And I didn't get regular paints. What I need to do is get a pile of them. And I didn't buy any pens, so I got home, I was like, oh yeah. Dart, didn't get pens at all. You were talking about you needed pens. I found one more. I mean, I just need to organize this room like majorly. I never do it because basically just when I have downtime between work and then painting work, get a little downtime. Oh yeah, and then editing and whatever. There's a lot of stuff to do in a day. It's pretty full. But I did do a little bit of stuff because my light died. Said that in a bunch of videos, so I'm too lazy to go and check the breaker or whatever. I just have one outlet yet left, so we're running everything on with one outlet, so until it blows up or have a fire and kills me. Just joking. I guess I shouldn't joke about that, but it's only a joke when nothing's going on. Something goes on and it's a horrible decision to joke like that. Okay. Not perfect, but okay. Maybe it'll be fine. So we gotta let this dry. Hopefully it'll dry out. Get the little wave here, so. Oh well, some light drops stuff on the floor. That's exactly what I don't want to do. Alright, here, we're back in a second. Okay, this is the one that I'd get bubbling on it initially. Well, I didn't clean it properly. Again, I'm gonna have to get some more wipes or whatever, baby wipes or whatever the heck they are. These are like, it's total home disinfectant wipes. But yeah, I got bubbling. I'm not painting over that part yet, but I will be in a minute. So I got this other stencil for the hair. It's just a blocking for the hair or whatever. So let's see if I could get this. It's right to the edge, man. But that's improving a little bit as far as being able to cut it and not get it ripped. There's one part I ripped on the other one because you're cutting with an X-Acto blade and it doesn't want to give, and then it gives and it rips, it pulls the whole sheet and get a little rip, and you're like, great, okay. Don't want any rips in it. It's not good for holding the stencil together. but I had one on there, so a lot of the other ones I don't have any. Try to avoid that if possible, which is the general idea. Alright, now what to do? Got blue. Oh, I guess the background is the opposite of that one there, huh? Interesting. But I don't know what color I want to make it. So since I have some weird colors here, let's try and think what I want to do. Just do like this real pink color, or I mean, I could do. I have green. I'll try on green here. Green there. Okay, hold on. We'll be back in a second. Well, I got this blue. We'll try this blue. It's not the same blue. Whatever you call it. It's a ocean mist. Ocean mist blue, guys. I feel like this might actually be a problem here. So I don't know. Maybe it won't, but let's see if this works. Here it is. There it is. Okay. Let's see if this is worth the crap. Of course, it's just the hair blocking. Maybe it's a 3 stencil process. Probably ain't, because you can do a million stencils like you saw, and have one for the eyes. Maybe you could just use a brush and brush that part in, maybe. I found, I'll show you an example later, where it's good for accenting and stuff, maybe, or certain parts, but it seems to be, I don't know, like I could tell the brush strokes, you know, like maybe it'd be fine. Depends on how you mix it together. I kind of wanted to just keep it stencils, because for some reason, I don't know why, it matched to match, you know, same thing, matches kind of, okay, so that's kind of weird, but whatever, we're going for weird down. It's like whatever. So I don't know, as long as it doesn't bubble. I hope not, because that's irritating. That seems like it's fine. It was a little warmer in here earlier, which is not much warm, so I don't know, the temperature matters. I don't know the extent of what's the differences in temperature that you need or whatever. But anyway, so that's coming out interesting. We'll see the next one. Let's go. We're just got 17 scenes. Hey, so I was just editing my video, and it's like 18 parts, so that's probably way too long. I'm already like 15 minutes or something. So it's probably going to be part 1, part 2. So here was the box. So this is the end of part 1. I did some of this on this box, and my symbol here. It's a signing symbol I do. If you like this video, hit the like, hit the sub. I just got another one, so that's awesome. I appreciate it. It was, who is it? Steve Cooper, thank you. Back to 26. I'm assuming 26 because I was 25. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. It's going to be part 1. I'm going to show you the other part, and I guess tomorrow. Because I didn't want to make it, 42 hours or something. I didn't realize it was that long. So long already, seemingly. So anyway, thanks. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. I sure appreciate anybody watching this. Go out and experience some more today in 2018. Thanks.